Was busted being was busting Tiapetor. It's your boy, famous Bucks, aka Bucks the Coldest, aka Chief Bucks, but you can call me Sam me, understand, stand me, aka Glitched Uncle Sammy, back with another busting blizzard, man. I'm back. Hey, if this your first time watching me, make sure you subscribe. Let me know how you feeling today. Let me know in the comments down below. So look, check it out.
Taylor writes, a friend of his wife lying dead on his property. This is the moment Zach realized his wife, Ashley, was a secret murderer. Police found Taylor Wright, a friend of his wife, lying dead on his property. Police suspect Ashley was the murderer, but Zach refuses to believe it. Little did he know, he was about to get the shock of his life in the interrogation room.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
Okay.
She'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends.
Did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, I would just pick up little lies from her. Just stuff just didn't start seeming right. She would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You
Who he talking about? His wife?
get her on the phone.
Taylor had been known to go missing for days at a time, but this time was different. She hadn't been seen for over a month before
The interior of an infinity.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. We finna sit through folks' ass, folks.
You. And by you, we mean every version of you. Because there's luxury you can feel, and there's luxury that lets you feel. Infinitely you. Experience luxury like never before in a 2023 Infiniti QX60 at your local Infiniti retailer.
Now fun to do your thing, shorty. I'm not skipping no ad, bro.
Car Gurus. Shop, buy, sell online.
I'm fun. I'm letting the wheel spin and all that, bro.
before she was found. Early on, cops believed her disappearance was nothing out of the ordinary, but she'd left everything at home, and what little texts she sent to her friends were in language she wouldn't normally use.
I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything.
Yeah.
You kind of know the date that we're talking about. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on
the
the 8th of September?
It's very, I can't remember, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I can tell y'all the best I can. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there. And I remember eating by myself, and I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work.
Taylor was last seen on the 8th of September, so Zach attempts to recount what he was doing that day. Given that he used his debit card to purchase food in the area, it's likely that his story is true. What's interesting, though, is that he mentioned he was out on his own as his wife was busy with work. It seems that he fully believes this to be the truth, and while he knows his wife has been questioned about the murder, he doesn't know that she's currently the #1 suspect. The cops aren't trying to learn more about the case. They're trying to determine if Zach had a hand in the murder, or at the very least, turn him against his own wife.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. I've never got anything from that. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest. I give her when I work a case or and I got a settlement from my attorney, I hand it straight to Ash. She takes care of everything.
The money the detective is
Wait, who is his wife? Ash or Taylor? Oh, no, I'm tweaking. I'm locked in.
to here is a sum of $34,000 that Taylor had given to Ashley for safekeeping. Taylor was going through a divorce and
Taylor the one that's gone, y'all, if y'all was lost, so like me.
money away from her own accounts. But instead of putting it in a safety deposit box as promised, records show Ashley put it into her own accounts. By the time Taylor wanted it back, she'd already spent all of it. Coincidentally, Taylor only asked for it back on the 8th of September. If it's not already obvious by now, Zach is a very caring person who obviously trusted his wife a lot. So far, he's provided solid answers to where he was when Taylor disappeared and his involvement in the couple's finances, equating to almost none. But the detectives have to rule out any involvement whatsoever, so they decide to discuss where the body was found.
The property up on Britt Road, and that's owned by her aunt and uncle. Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the
Wait, so you mean to tell me, for his wife drove over there and then caught a bee, left, told her husband she was busy with work? Wait, how they know, like, why they think it's his wife though? I ain't saying it's not, but I'm just saying like how they come up with that. So they smart on phone now.
time you think you were out there?
I ain't getting no clues from it. Not yet.
The last time I went out there is when I traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side. And that's the last time I've been. Before that, it was, I couldn't tell you.
Well, when was that?
A couple months back.
Your phone number, the 554 number, do you always keep that on you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you ever loan it out to anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Would you ever loan it to anybody? Or
No.
do you remember Ashley ever using it, taking it with her?
No. Never.
Okay, did it ever get lost or stolen or anything to be replaced?
Well, Ashley must have made a call off their phone or something.
No, not that at all.
Okay.
This might seem like a random question, but phone records actually played a huge part in uncovering the truth in this case. Not only did they show Ashley on the property Taylor was found dead at on the 8th, but they also showed Taylor's phone at a wedding Ashley attended the very next day. But Taylor...
She is out here, full. So she caught a bee. Well, she did that to her friend, for because she wanted her some funds back. Wow. You gotta watch who you give your bread to, folks. Get anything to for your attention, your energy, oh brother. All that for them good, folks, cause you never know.
It's never
They be snakes in the grass.
seen at the wedding or anywhere else after that date. Detectives here are just trying to confirm that if suspicious activity was discovered from Zach's phone records, there would be no way to argue that it wasn't him in control of the phone. But remember, Zach still has very little idea surrounding the true nature of this case. He doesn't know how much evidence the cops have against his wife. All he's doing is defending himself and providing answers that'll hopefully solve the case. So given his compliance so far, the detectives decide to try and question him about some more physical evidence.
Do you own any 9mm
Yeah.
handguns? What kinds?
A Glock.
Just one or
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a lot of guns. So a lot. I think one Glock 9.
what model?
19.
19? Okay. Do you know how Taylor died?
Ackerman told me that the girl was shot. And
Wow, so she took the 19 out and went to go slide on Taylor, because Taylor wanted her money back. And then she made a call from where Taylor was at for the scene. She is going down. Shorty is going down, folks.
he heard that from Mulchin.
So Ackerman told you and he got it from Mulchin?
Yeah.
Okay. And did he elaborate on anything else?
He just
Son, I think it's time we had the talk. You see, I talked to our neighbor Frank. He said you drove by the other day and you didn't return his Jeep Wave. I feel like I failed.
I'm not skipping no ad. Bro, great.
Okay, here it goes. Yes! Yes! So proud of you, son.
I don't understand it.
versus Tesla Model Y? Hyundai Ioniq 5 wins every time. Lease an Ioniq 5 for $379 a month, including a total $7,500 EV lease bonus. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Okay. Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. I bought her a 380 one time,
What kind?
PPK.
And does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while.
Folks haven't seen her in quite a while in general for them girls.
Not at all. Mm-hmm.
Do you own a 38 airway?
Yes. And that, I mean, she used to. That's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airway, and that was I haven't seen her with that in I don't know how long.
I mean, I'm interested. Did you kill or participate in the death
Absolutely
of?
not. I would
What
never.
is this question?
Okay. What?
Did you kill or participate, or do you have
He just said absolutely not, folks. You just asked the same question, folks.
any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it. No, nothing involved with it. Nothing. I know nothing about it.
The detectives are now trying to ramp up the pressure slightly. Zach has seemed extremely comfortable up to this point, and they're likely just trying to test whether that's because of the more casual nature of the interview so far, or if it's because he genuinely is innocent. However, Zach stays calm, and his body language confirms this. As the pressure mounts, Zach doesn't lean back, cross his arms, or really become closed off in any way as a guilty person may. Instead, he leans forward, maintains eye contact, and his statements are clear and concise. His posture here is one of confidence and cooperation. His feet are flat on the ground, and he's leaning towards the detectives, proving that he feels safe around them, and that he's got nothing to hide. In fact, this is just one of two different positions Zach has assumed throughout the interrogation. The other being a more casual, upright position with his hands and legs open. Zach is doing everything he can to appear innocent, and yet the pressure continues to mount.
What
I don't think folks got nothing to do with this, folks. At all.
happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or
No,
ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing.
Well, not just being involved in the actual murder,
Folks is innocent. Let that boy go.
but as far as, afterwards,
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, "Hey Zach, come help me do something," I would run from that mother as fast as I could.
Let me just. Hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it.
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and
And I mean,
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like it's terrible.
but you've read it, so you know at least some of the details. Just based upon that and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Feelings aside,
Just logically.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent. She's got a
master's degree.
yeah, or is it master's or I don't know, one of the two. And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy. I can't see her doing that.
There's obviously a lot going on in Zach's head right now. He obviously doesn't want to believe his wife killed someone, but his years of experience as a PI, coupled with all the evidence against his wife,
What's a PI, folks? Y'all put me on game.
logically have to be convincing him otherwise. Not only were there the bank statements and the cell phone records, but Ashley was even caught on camera at a hardware store purchasing the exact same type of cement that was used to fill Taylor's grave. At this point, though, the detectives have seen all they need to. Zach takes a minute.
She is going down, folks. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely going down. Like, they got real evidence on her. She is going down, folks. You not seeing your wife. You might as well kiss her goodbye, folks. She gone.
Discuss a few things with his lawyer, and he signs a search warrant allowing them to obtain all his cell phone records. Eventually, Zach is cleared of any wrongdoing and is allowed to return home. His wife, however, was a different story.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Ashley MacArthur, guilty of first-degree premeditated murder with a firearm as charged in the indictment.
Ashley MacArthur was sentenced to life in prison with a mandatory sentence of 25 years and is now serving her time away from her husband behind bars.
That woman gone. She gone, y'all. Look though. Keep y'all head up, stay on point. I'm Bro Greg. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. Next time, let's get it.